I'm Kim, I'm a full-time camera operator. To get a start in screen and media, don't be afraid to start from the bottom. I started from a TAFE course in broadcast television. It was a good course in that we were doing studio-based work and learning how to produce or shoot for an edit or shoot to a live tape, and you're learning right from start to finish. And you had the chance to learn the different aspects so that when you do step into TV, you have a bit of an understanding of what's going on and who's doing what and why they're doing it. TV station-wise, things are really changing. People are multi-skilled now, so if you're an editor, it's beneficial you're a camera operator as well, or a journalist that can edit your own footage that you've shot yourself. If you can get across doing lighting and technician work, that's beneficial. Everything is turning to the internet now, which is really good. That's really opened up doors. So now people at home or smaller production companies can get up and start doing things on a new platform. So that's really cool. So currently at the moment, we're running different kinds of work experience, and we've got an association with TEN, NMIT and RMIT. It's a great opportunity for students to come through and look at everything just to see how TV is made. So some of the people that work here have already come from RMIT and some from TEN, and I know a couple from NMIT, camera operators or from graphics, or whether they're freelancing here. Some of us full-timers are all from TAFE courses and who had that work experience moment and just got a foot in the door and got to have fun learning about it, and then it eventually came back and got some work out of it. So it was really cool.
My name's Chris Jones. I am a technical director. I work here as a full-timer. I work on the Melbourne News, Adelaide and Perth News. So from Melbourne we do all 3 bulletins. I work on the project, any other little shows that come up. Last year worked on the Winter Olympics, Commonwealth Games, MotoGP, things like that. So a lot of production, a lot of news, and more recently did most of the setup for the news automation at TEN. At high school, I did media studies, really loved it, and then did some of the school productions and things like that, just as like a tech. Basically, every now and then we do like vision feeds, really small setup, little vision mixer, feeding a few monitors. Used to really love that, get a bit of a buzz out of it. The adrenaline rush is sort of what I like about this job. From that, I just sort of worked my way through, got into a TAFE course, and then got a job here a year later. And that's what I'm in it for. I really like going on air and being the last point of, failure basically. We're at the coalface. We're the ones that, if we get it right, it's great. If we don't, everyone sees it and there's no turning back. And that's sort of why I really like it. These days, a big thing is, you need to know pretty much every role in some way. So you need to learn what a director's assistant does, what a vis operator does, what graphics operator, what editors do. You need to have a vague idea of what producers do, and then you also need to know what all the guys on the floor do. Lighting, cameras, audio, everything like that. The really critical thing is learning everything. You don't need to be a pro at it, but if you know a little bit about it, you can help, and you have another skill that makes you more employable. definitely real life experience is huge. Getting your hands on a camera and just learning how to use it, or getting your hands on Photoshop, on Avid, on Final Cut, all that sort of stuff. Getting into that and using it, rather than just saying, oh well, I've got a piece of paper that says I can cut on Final Cut. Well, that's nice. You can cut, you can mark it in, you can mark it out, you can drop it on a timeline. But actually showing that you know how to use it and know what good editing is. One of the really great things about TAFE was that we spent almost the whole course making shows, making some form of television, some form of media, videos. You come out of it, you have a heap of stuff you can put into a show reel. Hopefully you can scratch together about 2 minutes of it and put it into a show reel and make it something really special. I think you've just got to persevere and at every opportunity build your contacts from the word go. I've had a contact at Channel 10 through my auntie's friend, and he sort of said no initially, and then he sort of slowly, about 6 months later I got a call and he said, yeah, come in for one day. He had one day that he could get me in. I came in and just watched an episode of 9am in the studio. And through that, it then meant I had a contact when I went to a TAFE course and actually said to the TAFE course, well, this is what's going on, and I know this person, and then they knew him, and it sort of just grows from there. So I think just build your contacts. That's the key. The key to getting a job is building contacts, taking every opportunity. But yeah, been here for 6 years now, so love it.